Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alright, now we are going to present a report for satisfaction survey on burger meals deals. So, before that, we want to introduce our group members. So, firstly, my name is Muhammad Iqanul Hakim bin Muhammad Isa, matrix 1190901.
Bismillah, Assalamualaikum. My name is Abdul Hadi Muhammad Siraj. My meeting number is 1190694.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Wan Muhammad Faris bin Wan Muhammad, number matric 1190895.
Part 1. Respondents Background.
There is two gender that is involved in the survey, which is male and female. The female is 51.5% and the male is 48.5%. It shows that 68 out of 132 respondents is from female and the rest is male. The different ratio is just 3%. It shows that there is no huge difference between male and female that is involved in the survey. Next, I will tell you about the second question, which is illustrate about the age of the respondent. So today, based on the chart, we can see that there is 4 category of age, which is 26 and above, 22 to 25 years old, 18 to 21 years old, and under 18. The majority of the respondent is around 18 to 21 years old, which is illustrate 83.3%, which is equivalent to 110 out of 132 out of 132 respondents. The next is 22 to 25 years old, which is illustrate 12.1%, equivalent to 16 out of 132 respondents. Next, the minority is 4.5%, which is 26 and above, which is equivalent to 6 out of 132 respondents. Unfortunately, we have no respondent from under 18 years old, which is illustrate 0%.
Okay, question 3 are respondents race. 94.7%, which is 125 respondents are Malay, which contribute as the majority of the respondents. 2.3%, which is 3 respondents, is Indian, while 1.5%, which is 2 respondents, is Indian Muslim. Moreover, Chinese and Murad each contribute 0.8%, which is 1 respondent only. It's such a huge difference between Malay race and other race.
The next question, the fourth question, is about respondent occupation. Based on the chart, we could see that the majority of the respondent is from the student, which is especially from University Science Islam Malaysia student, which is 87.9%, equivalent to 116 out of 132 respondents. Next is the part-time employed, which is illustrate for 5.3%, equivalent to 7 respondents, and the next is full-time employed, which is 6.8%, equivalent to just 9 respondents.
Okay, now let's see our respondents' living area. Based on the pie chart, we can see from 132 respondents, 40.2% are living in urban area, while 34.8% are living in rural area. And lastly, the balance of that are living in suburban area. So what we can conclude from the pie chart is the people who are living in urban area are more like to eat burger than others.
We move to the objectives of the market survey. So basically, there are several objectives that we involve in the market survey. The first one is we want to know which burgers that people prefer the most, especially during the movement control order, which is MCO. As we know, the burger is the most preferred fast food in the among citizens of Malaysia, regardless the age. So every age of the respondents and the citizens in Malaysia usually love to eat the burgers, which is very fast to deliver and very fast to uh, prepare. So we want to know which brand meals that citizens prefer the most. Second is to identify the level of consumers or customers satisfaction of the burgers products that they recently eat and prefer. The third is which brand is the most that they will choose, especially during this MCO. Next is to understand some recommendation to improve the growth of the burger products, and the last is to find out what are the minor and major points that influence respondent to choose the burger products.
So now I want to talk about our methodology that we use in this survey. Basically, we use social media, which is WhatsApp, Facebook, Telegram, Instagram, and also Twitter. Yeah. For make it easier and clear, we have created one Google form and spread it to the group members to collect the data from the respondents. The Google form, which is our questionnaire to the respondent, include two parts. Part one is about the detail of the respondent, and part two is about the survey on the burger brands. Before you spread the questionnaire, 5 pilot tests were distributed to the students who were proficient in English. So from that, we can make sure there is no problem if we want to spread it later. Part 2, Analysis Respondent Reference.
We move to part two, question one, which brand do the respondent prefer the most? Which we given the respondent four choice, which is KFC, McDonald's, Burger King, and Mary Brown. So the majority of the respondents choose the McDonald's, which is 65.2%, equivalent to 86 votes. This may be because of McDonald's are the one of the most famous franchise in the Malaysia. We could see that most of the franchise of the McDonald's could have in every and certain states. Every state in Malaysia could have franchise of McDonald's, especially in the town. So many town in the Malaysia could have franchise of McDonald's. So that is one of the reason why respondent prefer the most burger meal is McDonald's. Now next is Burger King, which is 19.7%, equivalent to other votes. Next, KFC 14.4%, equivalent to 90 votes, and lastly Mary Brown 0.8%, equivalent to just 2 votes of the respondents. So we could see that based on the chart, most of the respondents prefer McDonald's as the most preferred burger meals in Malaysia. We move to question 2, which is how would the respondent rate per 10 the brand that they have choose in the question 1. So most of the half of the respondent choose 8 and above, which is mean that is they satisfied with the brand that they choose in the question 1. 50% of the respondent. Then several of the respondents are quite satisfied with the service and quality of the meal that they preferred, which is 43.9%. They vote 5 to 7 rate, and just a few of the respondents just vote 1 to 2 rate and 3 to 4 rate. which is equivalent to 3%. So we could see that based on the chart, based on the pie chart, we could see that most of the respondents are very satisfied with the meal that they preferred in the question 1.
Okay, next question 3 are average spend for buying burger meal. Based on the pie chart above, respondents were asked about their average amount in spending on burger dish. The highest amount spent by respondent is RM11 to RM15, equal to 37.9%, which is 50 votes of respondent who spent on burger meal. The second highest amount spent by respondent was RM16 to RM21, which is 35.6%, equal to 47 votes. This shows that half of the respondents spent RM11 to RM21 on burger meal. Furthermore, 18.9%, which is 25 votes of respondents spent for burger, which is RM5 to RM10. Only at 7.6%, which is 10 votes of respondents spent RM22 and above. Overall, respondents did not spend too much and not too little to buy burger meal suit with their financial ability. Next, question 4. The time we respondents usually buy burgers. The bar chart above show the time of that respondent always go to buy burger meals. The majority of respondents choose to evening to go buy burger meals, which is 47.7%, equal to 63 votes. This is because the evening is a good time to eat a burger while hanging out with family or friends. Next, night is the second place on the pie chart, which is 31.8%, equal to 42 votes. This shows that many respondents also choose to eat burger for dinner. A total of 24 respondents, which is 18.2%, choose afternoon, and only 2 respondents, which is 2.3%, choose morning to buy burger meals. In conclusion, the majority of the time choose to buy burger in the evening rather than other time. Next, questions 5 are which burger brands always available and easy to find. The pie chart above shows the percentage of burger brands that are easy to find and always available selected by the respondents. The easiest brand to find and always available is McDonald's brands, which is 85.6%, equal to 113 votes. This is because McDonald's is one of the famous fast food in Malaysia. Therefore, it is very easy to find and is always available 24 hours. The second brand voted by the respondent was KFC by 11.4%, equal to 15 votes. One of the possible reasons why KFC got second place is the respondent vote is the KFC does not offer much burger meals compared to McDonald's, even though the franchise is easy to find. Next up was Burger King with 2.3%, equal to 3 votes, and Mary Brown 0.8%, equal to 1 vote. This is maybe because Burger King and Mary Brown do not have many stores and it's difficult to find them. The next question 6. The service that respondents often use to buy a burger meal. The pie chart above shows the service that respondents often use to buy a burger. Buy at the counter service was the main choice of the respondent with 58 votes, equal to 43.9%. We can see that the most respondents prefer to buy at the counter compared to other service because they can continue to eat there and easier than other service. Next, drive-thru became the second most preferred service by respondent at 34.8%, which is 46 votes. This is because they do not have to go out and queue to buy a burger. Finally, delivery service is 21.2%, which is 28 votes. The conclusion, buy at the counter service are most preferred by the respondent because they may prefer to eat there than other place.
Okay, now I want to continue about question 7, which is what influenced you to consume burger products. So, from the chart above, we can see promotions get the higher rate, which is the 7.9%. Then, we can see favorite food also get higher rate, which is 27.3%. Then, friends get 16.7% in this survey, while 11.4% for social media in this survey. So, what we can conclude from this result is most of the people like to buy food with promotions. So now we move on to question number 8, which is type of burger that most people like. So here we have 5 types of burger, which is beef, chicken, banjo, mix, and nugget. So the question is, which kind of burger do you prefer? From the chart above, we can see most of our respondents like to eat beef burger, which is 43.9% from the survey. Next is chicken burger that shows 40.2% on that chart. Next is mixed burger, which is 13.6, similar to the banjo burger. Lastly is nugget burger, which is 0.7 from the result. So what we can conclude is most of the people are like to eat beef and chicken burger. Okay, now we want to continue about the question number 9, which is why do you prefer burgers over other fast food? Okay, from the chart shows that many respondents are really like to eat burgers. It is because taste got more than 50% rate in the chart, which is 74.2%. It is highest and it shows burger are Malaysian taste. Next is textures that got 14.4% from the respondents' answer on that survey. This is also get high rate because respondents like the texture of the burger that are soft and juicy, and it is very nice meal. Look for trend and price in the survey got a similar rate from the respondents. So what we can conclude that they choose burgers over other meal also because it is trendy and suitable price for fast food meals. Lastly, the chart shows quite similar rate for once in a while. I don't really like burger actually and others. So now I want to continue about our last question, which is how often do you consume burgers per month? From the pie chart shows that most respondents just take 1 to 2 times per month, which is got 68.2% in that survey. So we know that most people not eat burgers too much in a month, and normally as a human we like to eat many things for every day. So of course we choose different meal for every day. Next is 3 to 4 times that got 29.5% from the respondents. So it shows people eat for many times because they like it. Lastly is 5 to 6 times per month that got 1.4% in this survey.
Next question that in the market survey is the recommendation. So the recommendation from the respondent is too many. So we decide that is several that is very relevant. There is 6 of the recommendation from the respondent. One is the service and the quality. So many of the respondent, majority of the respondent prefer to improve the service and the quality of the burger meals so that the burger meals will grow better. The second is most of the respondent prefer to the franchise to do more and often promotions and give the free gift to the customers so that they can attract more customers to their franchise. The second is the franchise should prefer and giving the affordable price based on the meals that they serve, because now not all but several products are not suitable with the size of the product. For example, the product is quite small but the price is quite high, so that is not very synchronized. So the customers very preferred and recommend the franchise to give the affordable price to the customers based on the products. The next is many customers prefer and recommend to add new varieties of menu so that the customers have many choices to choose when they are in the franchise to buy the products, especially the burgers. Next is improve the packaging so that the packaging is more attractive to the customers. And the lastly is usually open the more franchise and outlet in Malaysia so that the more customers the franchise can get. Yeah.
Okay, next, recommendation from our group. Firstly, increase the packaging. The example, more attractive and friendly packaging will attract customer to buy the burger meal. Number two, more often do promo on every festive day in Malaysia. We can see all the customer love the promo, especially the food. Every burger franchise should regularly do promos, combos or discount, especially on every festive day, such as Aidilfitri, Taipusam or Chinese New Year. This will indirectly increase the sale of the burger franchise. Okay, number three, improving quality and service. Uh, uh, the, the the store must always improve the quality of food, such as cooking something properly and the food purchased is always hot like freshly cooked, which is delicious to eat. In addition, always keep the store clean to ensure the customer prefer to come and eat at the store. Number four, increase advertising to social media. Every burger brand should advertise their food product or menus on social media more widely on every social media platform, such as on Facebook, Instagram and others, so that customer know more about every menu, promo or discount made by the burger brand and go to buy the burger. Number five, always add a new variety menu. The menu is something that very important for every burger shop. Every burger shop should always update the menu or add a more interesting menu in every month or and on important days, such as on holidays or public holidays. Okay, lastly, give free gift and special voucher. Each burger shop can also give more free gift on every burger purchase made with a certain condition, or give special voucher to users who often come to the burger shop to attract customers to always uh, make the burger purchase.
That's all from us. Thank you.